You all know the Bible is made of testaments old and new. You've been told it's just those two parts, or only one if you're a Jew. But what if I were to tell you there's a fresh third part out there, which was found by a hip new prophet who had a little Donny Osmond flair. Have you heard of the all-American prophet? The blonde-haired, blue-eyed voice of God. He didn't come from the Middle East like those other holy men. No, God's favorite prophet was all-American. I'm going to take you back to biblical times, 1823. An American man named Joe living on a farm in the Holy Land of Rochester, New York.
You mean the Mormon prophet Joseph Smith?
That's right, that young man spoke to God.
He spoke to God?
And God said, Joe, people really need to know that the Bible is in two parts. There's a part 3 to the Bible, Joe. And I, God, have anointed you to dig up this part 3 that is buried by a tree on a hill in your backyard.
Wow, God says go to your backyard and start digging? That makes perfect sense.
Joseph Smith went up to that hill and dug where he was told. And deep in the ground, Joseph found shining plates of gold. What are these golden plates? Who buried them here and why? Then appeared an angel. His name was Moroni. I am Moroni, the all-American angel. My people lived here long, long ago. Like those other holy men. Jesus meant to Christ, we were all-American. But don't let anybody please see those plates except for you. They're only here for you to see. Even if people ask you to show the plates to them, don't. Just copy them down onto normal bits of paper. Although this might make them question if the plates are real or not, this is kind of what God is going for. Joseph took the plates home and wrote down what he found inside. He turned those plates into a book, then he busted into town and cried. Hey, God spoke to me and gave me this blessed ancient tome. He has commanded me to publish it and stick it in every home.
Wow, so the Bible's really a trilogy? And the Book of Mormon is Return of the Jedi? I'm interested.
Now, many people didn't believe the prophet Joseph Smith. They thought he'd made up this part 3 that was buried by a tree on a hill in his backyard. But Joe said, this is no lie, because God all the time, and he told me to head west. So I'll take a part 3 from the hill with the tree. Feel free if you like, come along with me to the promised land. The promised land. Paradise on the west coast, nothing but root and fields of the high and the eye can see. Have you heard of the all-American prophet? He found a brand new book of Jesus Christ. We're going into paradise. We call ourselves Mormon, and our new religion is all-American.
Wow, how much does it all cost?
The Mormons kept on searching for that place to settle down. But every time they thought they found it, they got kicked out of town. And even though people asked him to see the golden plates, Joseph never showed up. I have maggots in my scrotum. Okay. Well, anyway, now comes the part of our story that gets a little bit sad. On their way to the promised land, Mormons made people mad. Joseph was shot by an angry mob and knew he'd soon be done. You must leave the people now, my good friend. Brigham Young. Oh God, why are you letting me die? Without having shown people the plates, they'll have no proof I was telling them the truth or not. They'll have to believe it just 'cause
Oh, I guess that's kind of what you weren't hoping for. The prophet Joseph Smith died for what he believed in. But his followers, they kept heading west, and Brigham Young led them to paradise, a sparkling land in Utah they named Salt Lake City.